After a brief stop to get some food and seeing those Corvettes, isn't it short earlier this week? Or later, earlier sometime, I don't know. We head north. We're going to Page, Arizona. Jason and Jen are up north. They're northwest of Page between basically Hurricane, St. George, and Page. A nice little spot. They're planning on doing the wave. I don't know if they achieved that or not. You'll have to go to their channel and find out. But I figured I'd go see them because I didn't know how long I'd be at this other location. And, you know, you got to see your friends when you get a chance to see your friends. It brings back memories. And we're not in a school bus and we don't have a puppy dog with us this time, but it does bring back memories. We're also not in 360 anymore. Oh, Page was fun. Last time I came up to Page was when they was redoing the parking lot to access the Horseshoe Bend. So they had a parking lot nearby, but you had to go a ways away and pick up a truck and go in, get dropped off. It was a interesting experience. Definitely recommend doing it. So barren up here. It's hard to believe it's so nice at the Grand Canyon, all those tall trees. It is gorgeous up here. As you find out, the desert has its own beauty depending on what part you're in it. I pull over, I let the transmission cool down. I didn't get much above 180 and that was bouncing around between a lot. I need to change that connection that I got on it. So everything's looking good. We're maintaining about 55 coming up this hill. Occasionally we hit 60, but I don't want to push it too hard. It still sounds like it's missing. And that's probably why we can't go above 60 right now. But we're above 40, so that's all that really matters. Anyhow, that gap right there in the distance mountains is where we're going to go through on the highway. Go up to Page. I think we dropped down to about 4,000, been slowly coming back to 5,000 to 6,000. So, yeah, we're making headway. The wind on this road sucks. You get a nice stiff back left wind blowing us to the right when it lets off. And then on top of it, I forgot how many bumps are in this road. It's very wavy. And you'll see it on the, and you might have already seen it on the tape. When you look at it, you can see it in the lines on the side of the road, how wavy it is. It makes it not fun to drive it at the rated 65 speed. 55 is about good enough. And it's doing fine, but I'm giving it time to cool down. We have reached 114 miles and we're a little over a quarter of a tank, or quarters of the tank. So my guide for telling me if I get this problem fixed is one, be able to drive over 45 going uphill. When I hit the accelerator down, it kicks into the low gear and actually gets us up, which is doing that. It's actually working like it used to work before all the transmission thing, which tells me that they probably should have replaced that when they replaced the transmission, and I just didn't know enough to do it. And then we seem to have power back. I think we'll probably look at upgrading injectors in the future if we need better tow mode. And the biggest thing you said about that is you have to watch the exhaust gas temperature, so we'll try that. Anyhow, the last place they had duck jerky there. I'm gonna try some of it. I wish it was just plain duck and not had beef mixed into it. Still pretty good. I like duck. Hang on. I'm probably gonna get on the road. It's almost down to 160. The engine's coming down. I just hate how vibrating this road is. It really keeps us slow down as you've seen people pass us and just drill like crazy people. Okay, I'm gonna go back to time-lapse mode.
My heart rages around like an ocean in my head, because there are so many things that I left unsaid.
is at this turn up here. I realized I took this on the bus, and oh my god, this was painful. There's this 6 mile an hour uphill, this whole thing on the bus. Ambulance does it way better, even with its problems that are going on. Oh, it's so much better. It is way better being the ambulance than it was in the schoolie. I'm just have these problems that I can't figure out because, well, you'll find out later if you don't already know. Oh. I do like the new camera holder. It bounces a little bit, it just bounces with the truck. It works really well. 3D printed design. Just take the folding tripod and just slide it on in and set it up and let it go. Works really well. Start to watch these and zone off into the dotted lines, and the dotted lines look like they're moving away from us. Alright. More audio later, maybe. We're here at the Page Walmart. We are now a little under a quarter of a tank. We've gone 163 miles. I think we've had really good mileage. It might be due to elevation. It might be due to the drop. It's the bus we parked by or seen the other day in the town we was at. Oh, he's down in Williams. And I just wanted to see it because I seen it there and I was like, oh, it looks fun. And the people that are in the bus apparently. Which is also nice. Anyhow, I'm going to go in here and go grocery shopping. And get caught up on some things. We're 30 minutes away from Jason and Jen. I'm going to try to go that way. It looks like we're going to get rain when we do go that way. But we've seen all this in 360. I'm sure I'll drop a link somewhere in here about the 360 video and the area that we have seen in 360. And we'll go from there. But it's way better in 360. And when you are in 360, don't forget to look around by clicking on the screen and sliding and clicking the mouse and all the other fun things. Alright, we're going to go in. Alright, mileage in. We did 164 miles at 21.33 miles. Comes out to about 7.68 miles of the gallon. It's better than it has been. It's been 6.5 constantly, so we did a lot of climbing and we did a lot of coasting, but it averaged out to about 7.5, a little over 7.5. I would love to be able to get the 10, but we are towing, so that might be part of the reason. Anyhow, we're gonna head down the road. We're backtracking. We're gonna be backtracking a little bit, but like I said, we'll see friends. That'll be better. And then when they leave that spot, depending on which way they go, traveling with us, and they might be going their own way. But that gives us a week and a half to get to the job site in time. And we're making good time today even. So I got some cash at the last one so we could pay for hotel or night stays, whatever we end up doing. But, yeah. You know, I missed this last time we was here. I think I'm gonna check it out. Nothing like going to a height of something. This kind of freaked me out a little bit and still does kind of freak me out, but going up too tall places with drop-offs on it, it's not as freaking me up as bad as it used to. I feel better about getting close to this edge than I did to the other one. No, something or other. Probably no trespassing. A lot lower than the last time when I was here. Hydroelectric. Testing. Yeah. You can really feel that bridge move underneath your feet. It definitely vibrates.
Oh, look, there's grass down there. Or attempted grass. And the generator's full, and you can see the water moving down there. Kind of see the water moving down there. You can almost see. Man, that's really low. You can almost see the ground underneath it, but that middle one, actually, all three of these on this side are going.
It's funny, as good as my vision is, the 4K still doesn't pick it up as well as I can see. Still better.
I have no desire to go out there, plus the bridge is shaking, so I probably won't go beyond this point, because I don't like that. But if you look down there, yep, if you look down there, see that one coming, that one's pushing out, that one's pushing out. Because at least, I think all might be pushing a little bit. Oh, sorry.
That was fun, right? Looking over the edge of the bridge, seeing what we can see. We're going to go back up in elevation. When you're hauling a load or you do slow, you really pick up when you go up and down in elevation. I got really good about picking up level on the bus. Anytime I park this and it's not level enough, I dead level pretty good now. But we're going to go see Jason and Jen for a little while. Get to visit them. At this point, I've been mostly traveling by myself for about a month and a half. Oh no, I spent that entire month in, like 2 weeks to a month in Barstow, trying to figure it out. Sketchy town. A little bit sketchy anyhow. And then I spent about a week at Candy and Susan's, and then I tried to put on that new power steering booster pump, and so did not work. I had to pull it apart and redo it completely, which is annoying. Very annoying. I need a thread chased. I need to find a machine shop that can chase some threads, and I can do it again and fix it right. But and then I spent 2 weeks there at Dodge's all by myself. Seen some people were there, some people not, but most people would stay to themselves. They had their own stuff to take care of. Oh, and that gets very desolate. Very desolate. I had some friends that were like, don't you want to come to the desert? It's like, the desert's boring. The only thing that's fun is the dance parties and the people that you get to know. That's what makes this desert fun. But if you're out by yourself in the desert, it's incredibly boring. But yeah, we'll go from wherever. Checking a GPS, seeing where they're at, calling them before I run out of cell signal. Well, we're here. That view, that's a nice overhang view. I'm gonna hang out here with Jason and Jen for a couple days, and then we're gonna probably beeline it up there to the job. That last little section I pulled over on it is like I couldn't get above 55, and it's like, oh no, not problems again. But I now realize this is this one big like 20-mile long uphill, and we just couldn't get going. And whenever I pulled over to let people by, it made me even slower because I just could not get enough speed up that hill. Anyhow, I'm gonna go say hi to them over there, Jason and Jen, and when we go back down the other way, because we're probably going to backtrack down the same way that we just came up, probably all the way back to Page, and then east from Page and up and over. A couple hours out of our way to see friends. It's okay. That's good thing to do. We might go do that, but we just make it up that one little 13-mile section uphill that we just came down, and it'll be downhill all the way and then over and then back up, depending on which way we get out of here. But that is a very nice view.